right, we are here on vacation. HEMA tournament this weekend. We're traveling, we're in a small space. So today we have another small space workout. It is agility month, which means we're gonna be looking at some agility exercises that you can do with your set of travel mini bands, as well as some ways that we can work on upper and lower body strength with the mini bands when we're traveling. So let's go ahead and get warmed up. Make sure you got your bands. I'm grabbing mine here. I have a set of 5 bands. We'll use a variety of difficulties or strengths during this class, so make sure you have all of them available. Go ahead and come to your open, wide space. Let's go ahead and get warmed up. Again, not enough space to sprint around, run around. We're gonna be doing mostly stationary exercises. Let's go ahead and just start driving the knees up. So a little crunch here, the abdominals, a little exhale as they come up. Now we're going to bring the legs out to the side with whatever space you got. Warming up the hip abductors. We're going to use those a lot today. And settle back. Come to the edge of your space. So you got enough space in front of you to come down into a plank position. We're going to do a walk out here. Reach down, touch the toes. Walk out into your plank position. Go ahead and step your left foot forward. Runner's lunge here. Arm twists open, twists toward that front leg. Look up to the sky. Down to the ground, hand plants back down. Step that left foot back into plank position and walk it back up. Stretch up tall, and then we're gonna do the exact same thing on the right side. So walk it out into a plank, right leg steps forward. Enjoy that runner's lunge. Right arm opens up, I look towards the ceiling, down to the ground, right hip, hand plants back down, step back to plank. Now we're gonna come down into a chaturanga. So let your belly come down to the ground, push up and do an upwards dog. Don't worry, there's not too much yoga today. Toes plant down to the ground, push up into a downward dog, pedal the feet. Big deep breath in and out. And then slowly walk those hands back to meet the toes. Enjoy a little hamstring stretch here and then slowly roll up. Let's warm up across the body now. Come to the side of your space. Big step out to the right. Arm twists open, twists close, step back together. Let's do 6 of those on each side. Big lateral lunge. Twist open, close, step back up. 2 more. 1 more. Together. Walk your space over to the other side. 6 on this side. Lateral lunge, open, close, push back up. Make sure those hips are going back as you come into that lunge. Feet are pointed forwards. 2 more. 1 more. And shake it out. Now, since we can't do too much sprinting, we're going to use the rest or our next drill as the rest of our warm-up. Go ahead and grab a light to medium band, not your heaviest, either your lightest or one of your lightest. Go ahead and slide it around below the knees, step through the band, come into the middle of your space. Now, legs come a little bit wide, so there's resistance on the band. Come down into a quarter squat. From here, we're gonna be making a diamond pattern. Watch me. We're gonna go out to the side, over, back diagonal, over, and then repeat the process. So you'll notice here The way I'm stepping, I'm keeping my feet nice and wide apart, almost as if we were actually fencing. It's not exactly fencing footwork, but it's got that feel to it. My toe leads in the direction of travel. Maintain that space between my feet. Get 1 inch lower in that squat. Hang in there. In a second, we're gonna switch directions and go the other way around our diamond. And switch. So I now go to the side, opposite back corner, side, front corner. So legs are starting to fatigue here. There's a lot of resistance on that band right now. And it's sort of making up for the fact that we can't really cover much ground here. Sort of like we're moving underwater, moving through jello. Added resistance. Hang in there. A couple more times around. Last one. When you reach the end of your diamond, I want you to hold in place. So let's hold here for 10, 9, chest up tall, shoulders back, 7, 6, 1 inch lower, 4, 3, 2, 1, shake it out. Don't take that band off. We got a little more work to do. All right, that was our mini band box. Now we're gonna take it vertical. We don't have a ton of space, but we do have enough to do a squat jump. All right, so we're gonna do squat jumps for 30 seconds, your pace. What I wanna see though is that that band stays out nice and wide the entire time. Legs do not collapse in. Go ahead and take a moment, flip out your band for a different color if you need it. Otherwise, join me down in a half squat. Lunge jumps for 30. On your marks, get set, go. We want a light landing, a controlled landing, but a powerful vertical jump up. You're halfway through. Hang in there. Explode off those toes. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. A little rest. All right, legs are feeling it. Next up, we got up downs. So if you have a short, small step, something you can step up on that's just a few inches high, go ahead and grab it. If you don't have anything like that, you're gonna be with me pretending that you have something that you're stepping up and onto. We don't want anything as high as a chair or stool that's too high. It needs to be 12 inches or less. All right, if you got an imaginary stool or step down there, legs are gonna go wide. We're gonna step onto it, step off, down in a deep squat. So join me there. On your marks, get set, go. Step, 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 step. So I want you to exaggerate this if you don't actually have a step. I want you to lift your legs up like you're climbing over something on the ground. 1 inch lower in that squat. Hang in there. Oh yeah. Those fencing leg muscles are working. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, recover. Last move for our lower body with our mini band here, we've got shuffle steps. You're gonna start to one edge of your space. You're going to go 1, 2, 3 and hold. 1, 2, 3 and hold. So 2 steps in the middle, hold on the side. You can imagine here, if you'd like as well, that you have a cone or something that you're actually getting over. We're traveling, we don't got a cone, but we do got the band, and it's gonna help simulate getting over a small object on the ground. Again, agility in a small space. So come to one side of your space, doesn't matter which, because we're going both directions. Come down into a quarter squat preparatory position. On your marks, get set, go. Step, step, over. Legs here should still have resistance on that band the entire time. Step, step, hold. Step, step, hold. We should have a picture of you on either side, held, frozen in that ready position. Step, step, hold. Keep going. You got less than 10 seconds left. Legs are burning. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. All right, now you can take your band off here. We get a little water break. Grab a sip of water, towel off, turn your fan on. We're gonna do all 4 of those again. All right. So you're probably a little more out of breath than you might have expected from that. That mini band does work. Does a lot of work. If you did not feel like that was at all challenging, this time you're up in the band difficulty. If you struggle bust to get through, I want you to keep the same band difficulty. If you need to at any point, you can drop down or always take the band completely off. All right. Breaths coming back. Step back into that mini band with both feet below the knees. Come to one corner of your space. I'm in my back right corner here. You can choose which one you want to do. We're going to go make our diagonal shape. So remember, feet are wide, quarter squat position. On your marks, get set, go. Diagonal, sideways. So you can imagine you got like 4 cones down here, 4 points on the ground, and you want to hit all 4. Wide in that stance. Get those footwork muscles burning. Hang in there, hang in there. And switch directions. No stopping. Side, back, side, back. Holy cow. We're feeling it. We got 20 seconds left, guys. Stay wide, stay wide. Can you get an inch lower? 3, 2, 1, hold. That was only a minute. Nice work. All right, next up we got those squat jumps coming at you fast. Feet are wide, half squat, 30 seconds on the clock. On your marks, get set, jump. Speed it up 5%. It's just 30 seconds. You can do anything for 30 seconds. Speed it up 5%. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. All right. It's getting going. All right, find that imaginary step. Wherever you left it, you're putting it back. We got up, downs, Really exaggerate this. It sounds stupid. Yes, it looks kind of stupid. That's okay. It works. Okay, this is your workout, right? Who cares? Join me in a half squat position. Stepping up and back on your marks. Good, set, go. Up and back. What are you climbing over here? Maybe it's your mask on the ground. Maybe it's the body of your enemies you just slayed. Maybe it's your dog. Your choice. But make it big. Make it super exaggerated and get 1 inch lower. You're welcome. Hang in there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, recover. All right, 1 move left. We got our shuffle steps. All right, same thing here. Big, exaggerated. I want it 10% bigger than you did last time, at least. All right, the bigger you make these, the harder you're pulling against the resistance band, the more work you're doing. All right, quarter squat, get set up here. On your marks, get set, go. 1, 2, 3. Make it athletic. You're a football player. You're a rugby player. 1, 2, 3. You're going through tires. Coach is yelling at you. Hopefully this is not giving anyone trauma. Keep going, keep going. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is your workout. Let's push it. Make it worth something. 10 seconds, fight for it. 3, 2, 1, recover. All right, band comes off, water break. Take it, you deserve it. Open up the window, whatever you need. I'm getting water. Just flew into England this morning. Slept very poorly on a plane last night. What's your excuse? All right. Yes, we all have bad days. We all have days we push through the workout and we don't feel like doing it, but we do it anyway. Continuity, consistency is what makes a good athlete. All right. Good news. We're switching gears. We're going to focus on upper body for a few minutes. We've got 3 upper body moves. Go for a heavy band here, red, black, whatever some of your heaviest colors are. Guys, you can always double up and use 2 bands together to double up the poundage. All right, 4 moves or 3 moves. We're gonna be doing lat pull downs with our band. Without any break, we're then gonna go straight away into triceps. And then our last one, we've got lateral raises. All right, you can switch out your band, of course, in between, but start with your heavy for the lat muscles, which are big back muscles. All right, so I'm gonna go, you can go left hand first, up to you, right hand first. Anchor one hand up towards the sky. You're gonna be pulling down. On your marks, get set, pull. All right, so a good lat pull down. What's happening here? We're bracing in our belly, supporting our back. Arm is locked overhead. It is the anchor point. And our other arm doing the work is pulling down, arms tucked into the side, and then slowly releasing. So both the concentric and the eccentric work here. You can go behind your head or in front of your head. Most people are gonna go in front unless you got super crazy shoulder mobility. If I turn to the side here, you see things are almost in line. Big squeeze of the back as you pull down. For 3, 2, 1. So now right away, we're gonna go into triceps. So if this is too heavy of a band, you can flip out for a lighter one. Same anchor point. Now we're pulling down and behind us. You can do it from a lunge position. You can do it from standing, but it's this muscle in the back that's working. So pull it down behind you. Watch for a neutral wrist here. Don't give yourself any weird wrist issues by getting cockeyed. Check in with your belly. Everything's tucked in here. Keep it strong. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lighter band for the last one. Lat raises. Anchor point comes down to the ground. Arm that's doing the work is now going to lift directly out to the side and away from you. So now we're working the side of the shoulder, the deltoid. You can go straight fingers here. You can curl your fingers into a fist, doesn't matter. Nice straight arm. These are small muscles. Ladies, you may need to go with your lightest band. Nice straight arm here. If we bend our arm, we start to recruit other muscles that we're not trying to hit here. So nice straight arm. Arms are burning. We're about to switch to the other side here and start back from the top. In 3, 2, 1, and finish up. We got lat pull downs on our second side. Heavy band, arm anchors up. Let's do it. Try not to speed up here. Sometimes people go super fast because the band's super heavy. If you're struggling, that means you need to drop to a lighter band until you can comfortably hold it down at the bottom of that lat pull down without feeling the need to let go. Your anchor arm is probably burning at this point. Good. It just got worked. Now it's still working as the anchor. Big pull down, side of the body. For 3, 2, 1. Now we're going into our triceps. Light band here for most folks. Bending back behind you. So if I turn sideways here, I'm up by my ponytail. Anchor point's the same, but I'm bringing that band down and behind. Again, check in with that wrist. No bent wrists, only straight here. Sit up or stand up nice and tall. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Last move. Our lateral raises, light band. Anchor comes down. We lift up and out to the side. Control it on the up and the down. Small movement here. Powerful movement. Deltoids are your shoulder abductors. The ones in the front also help with forward motion of the arm. Oh yeah, we need that for fencing, don't we? And we need them to have endurance, not just brute force strength. So that's why mini bands are actually pretty awesome, because that's what they're good at, is endurance type work. It's not enough to move a heavy weight once. We got to move our quote unquote lightweight, our long sword, our rapiers, our small sword, our sabers, over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Hang in there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, shake it out. Little mini water break here. Little rest for our arms. We're going to go into a second set of that arm stuff. That's on purpose. We're trying to wear them out. Then we're going to be getting back to the core and lower body. All right. Couple huggers here. Get those arms stretched out. If you need to, you can drop down and use a lighter band this set, but try to use the same one if you can. All right. Feel free to join me kneeling if you'd like to do them kneeling this time. You can also do it kneeling on both legs for an added little mini core workout. All right, back to the top here. Got my anchor point, we're pulling down. Here we go. Remember, try not to speed up. Speed's not your friend here. It's all about that time under tension. Straight wrist, straight spine, straight arm that's anchoring. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Triceps. Grab that light band. Let's get to it. Same anchor point. Now we're pulling back. Two very different sets of muscles in the arm here. That arm that's holding everything up, our anchor point, is a burning. That's good. We're working. Watch this elbow, that it doesn't flare out to the side. We want it front and back. So you can imagine this is sort of simulating like you have a dumbbell or kettlebell. Let's go, let's go. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last move, we got our delt raises. Anchor point drops down, we're out to the side. Fight to keep that arm straight. If you cannot keep it straight, that's a sign the band's too heavy. These are light muscles. Most folks in the gym are using like 5 to 20 pounds. They're not going super heavy on these. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, fight for it, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release, shake it out. We're going back to the top. We got a whole nother side to do. Oh baby, arms are feeling it. All right, right away, let's get into it. Lat pull downs. The sooner we jump into it, the sooner we're done with arms. Now, as you're starting to fatigue here, watch the position of this anchor point, that you don't start wibbly wobbling all over. If you do, you may have to drop to a lighter band just for the sake of that anchor arm. Arm that's doing the work, again, comes down by the chest, not out to the side. We're not doing a row, we're doing a pull down. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Oh my goodness, that delt is burning. Let's get the triceps. Here we go. Oh, yep. Endurance, name of the game. Just remember, this will pay off in the future. Stuff like this is what allows you to use that rapier a little bit longer, that long sword a little bit longer before you really start to fatigue. It's always stinky, right? It's like the rest of you could keep going. That arm's dead. We want to try to minimize that. Watch that anchor point, that it's not drifting down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Last move. Anchor point comes down. Scoot away from my wall there. Delt raises. Straight arm, straight as a board. Up and back. Shoulders are down and back. Chest is up and forwards. Isolating that deltoid. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. All right. Grab a sip of water if you need it. We are moving on. All right. We got a set of floor work and then a maybe a little bit more spicy agility work at the end. Might be there. All right. Next up, we have some glutes and core work. So grab, we'll say light to medium bands. Head on down to the ground. All right. We got 4 moves here. First one, band is going above the knees. I'll pull that guy on through. Go ahead and lay on back. Hips are going to lift off the ground, and then we're going to march. Go ahead and join me. So this looks fairly easy, right? Not so hard. But the key here is the band. So we want our feet far enough apart that we're creating resistance on that band. So now when we come up and lift the leg up, we're not only balancing on one leg, we're dealing with the pulling effect of the band. So this is actually a pretty decently hard stability exercise. If you find your pelvis is wobbling all over, skip the band entirely, just march out the glutes. Core should be tucked in, hips are well off the ground. Even stepping. Push out on that band 1 centimeter wider. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Hang in there. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. All right. Good news, guys. Band's not going anywhere. Let that band come down to the ankles. Flip over towards your belly. We got plank tap outs. Just 30 seconds here. I know you can do this one. You've done it before. Push up into that straight arm plank position. On your marks, get set, tap. Once, twice. Once, twice. Watch that straight line from your toes to your shoulders. Head neutral, belly sucked in. We're pushing out on that band as we tap side to side. So close, guys. Hang in there. This is just 30 seconds. For 3, 2, 1, set it down. All right, all right. Got a fun one now, a new one for you. We're gonna do some hamstring curls. So the band is now gonna go around the feet. All right, so actually over the top of your shoes, you're gonna be laying on your belly. We're gonna have our one leg down on the ground as an anchor, and the other one is going to curl towards our butt. So try it with a light band at first. If you need a heavier band, go heavier. Go ahead and join me. So we touch down to the ground and then curl up. This is basically making your mini band into a hamstring curl machine. Just like you might do at the gym. But we're doing it single leg, which is awesome because it allows us as fencers to make sure we're not cheating with our stronger dominant leg. Each leg gets worked individually. It is a small but mighty move. So you should be feeling this right below the booty and the top of the hamstring. Hang out there, keep going. Switch sides. Here we go. All right, second side, second wind. Straight into it. Tap down, hamstring curl. Now we don't want this move to be painful. Challenging, yes. Maybe even some shaking, yes. But we don't want it to be painful. So if you've got a prior like hamstring strain you've had in the past, anything like that, if anything about this move hurts, drop down a band. You may need to go lighter than you expect here. I'm using blue. That's like a middle band in this set. So I have two other stronger bands. So even though the hamstrings are a pretty strong muscle, you'll be surprised with this one. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Last move we're doing out on the floor, we got some renegade rows. So that band is going to come to the hands or arms. Switch it out for a pretty light one here. The way this works, if you've not done these before with me, the band is held between your hands here. You're going to push up into a plank and then row one side and then the other, ideally without switching the hips around. Let's get to it. Row and down. So tuck that arm up by your side as you come up into that row. The band is just an extra challenge. If you need to drop it completely, you can just do this entirely body weight. Band acts as an extra challenge to keep you steady. Less than 10 seconds. Hang in there. 3, 2, 1, and set it down. All right, my friends, we got one more set of those. You got this in ya. I know you do. Then a last little bit of agility bonus work, and we're done and we're wrapping it up. So, once you got your sip of water, we're going back to our glute bridge. So that's band above the knees. Once you got it there, you're on your back. Booty's going up in the air, and here we go, we're marching. Join me whenever you're ready. Second round, as we're starting to fatigue, really critique here where your hips are in space. So no twisting. If you had a glass of water on your belly or a marble, it would stay there. It would not roll off. Concentrate. Engaging through the whole backside. Less than 10 seconds. Fight for it. 3, 2, 1, and release, my friends. All right, we got our tap outs. Scooting down, bands at the ankles. It's making our way. Flip over into a wide plank position, and here we go. Tap, tap. So you control the difficulty of this move, both by tapping faster and by making your band heavier. And by making sure you have a good plank form and your butt's not up in the air. But you already knew that. Let's go, let's go. Almost there. Three, 2, 1, release. All right. Hamstring curls are next. That band's now all the way around the shoe. The arch of your foot. Roll over on your belly. Make sure you got space. Pick which side you want to do first. Let's go. So remember, one foot's the anchor. Other foot's doing the work. Don't rush these. Little hold at the top. Control it back down. Ooh, yeah, the glutes are on fire. This is such a good move for fencers. Vast majority of us need stronger hamstrings and glutes. Our quads are pretty decent. Our glutes suck. Sets us up for all kinds of issues down the road. Or we're just very asymmetric. We're strong on one side and we're weak on the other. Moves like this, great for helping balance things out. Go ahead and switch sides. You may notice a difference here if you're using the same band on both left and right. Does it feel like it takes longer to fatigue on one side than the other? And release. All right, all right. Last move, renegade row. Let's go. Hang in there and release. All right, guys, we are 5 minutes away from stretching it out. Grab a sip of water. All right, bonus time. We're going back to those moves that we did at the beginning of class. That's right. You got a third set. Here we go. Bands below the knees. Half squat. Let's go. We're making a diamond. Switch directions. Feet wide, feet wide. And hold. Shake it out. Okay, we're going up downs next. Imaginary steps back. We're getting ready to climb on. Core squat. Here we go. Big steps. One inch lower. Ten. 5, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. All right, shuffle 1, 2, 3s. We're going sideways. So close, guys. On your marks, get set, go. If that band slips, no big deal. Kick it off if you need to. And hold. Last move, squat jumps and we're stretching. That's it. Bring that band back above the knee, below the knees, sorry. On your marks, get set, go. Ten more. 8, 6, 4, 2, and done. Slide it off. All right. Time to stretch. Grab your heavy band. We're going to use that to help us stretch. So join me in a lunge here. Deep lunge, back legs flat on the ground. Front leg goes straight, lean back over the top, hamstring stretch. Now swing your back leg forward, lay on your back. That leg you just stretched, we're gonna get the hamstring from here. So loop that mini band around the foot of your shoe, and let's use that to help us stretch. So if you're not as flexible as me, you may be way down here with your leg, that's fine. What I'd like to see is a straight leg. Whatever height it's going to be for you. Gently flex the knee a little bit and then push straight again. Flex the knee again, push straight. Last time, a little bend, push straight. And gently release. While we're here, we'll go ahead and get the other side. Loop that band around the left foot, or whichever you didn't do. Let that leg float to the sky. Try to get a straight leg there. Again, doesn't matter the height of the leg, just matters the knee is straight. A little bend of the knee, push straight. Bend to the knee, push straight again. Last time, bend the knee and push straight. Bring it 1 inch closer. And release. Set that band off to the side. Come back up into a lunge, whichever side you did not do before. Join me there. Breathe into that stretch. Lean back, leg goes straight, lean over it. Should feel a little bit more flexible since we just stretched it on the ground. And release. We're going to turn sideways now into a full frog pose. So legs are going to go out wide to whatever level is comfortable. And then forearms are going to come down to the ground to support the chest. Once you're there, if it feels good, lean back a little bit. And now we're going to add some rotation. So I'm going to put my weight onto my right forearm and twist my left up and open. So we got a lot going on here. The hips, the groins getting a stretch, and the thoracic spine. Arm comes back down. Let's do the other side. Other arm up and open, reach to the sky. And arm comes back down. Gently make your way out of the frog pose. Come back to your tush. Left leg crosses over right, figure 4. Sit up nice and tall here. And swap sides. Other leg crosses over the knee. Sit up nice and tall. And release. Last stretch of class. Come out all the way long and straight, arms over your head. Reach your fingers out and away from you, making your body as long as you can possibly get it. Deep breath in and out. One more, in and out. And then we're gonna angel, our arms open like goalposts out to the sides. For those of you with really tight pec muscles, it's me today, you're just gonna feel that right away across the front of the shoulder. One more time, reach up overhead. And then bring the arms 90 degrees to the goalpost position again. Fight to get the hands flat on the ground. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're welcome to lay like this for longer if you would like. Otherwise, have a good rest of your day. Hope you enjoyed that nice little travel agility workout, and I will see you guys next week.